Welcome back to Rocky Mountain Raceway for Group 6 of the qualifiers. Last time we had the Trickster, Hakuna Matata, Killian Orion, and Dano qualify. We filled up 20 of the 24 qualifying spots, so we have only 4 left, which will be decided today. Just looking at the list of cars for Group 6, and I anticipate this is going to be a very dramatic final. Groups 1 through 5 have seen a ton of action, lots of close finishes, wrecks, some underdogs make it through, and a few cars that I expected that would advance that didn't make it. We got Mrs. Nesbitt driving the Corvette Stingray. Mrs. Nesbitt's from one of my favorite movies. The Skull 72's driving the Nissan SKYLINE GTR. Chipotle Batman is driving the 69 Chevelle. Mike G's driving the Jaguar XC Project 8. Muhammad Daniels driving the Tesla Model 3. Golf Renard is driving the Dodge Challenger Drift. In Heat 1, we have Muhammad and Mrs. Nesbitt in row 1. Muhammad takes an early lead to the corkscrew. Mrs. Nesbitt's right on his tail. Looks like he's going to pull. Muhammad's going to pull away. Oh, they're coming in a line. Wow, that was a tight finish. Every car was just nose to tail. Muhammad gets the win in Heat 1. Huge start for this last qualifying group. Batman was way back at the beginning of the race, but he caught it right up near the end. He just couldn't get around anybody and finished in last place in the Chevelle. In Heat 2, we have Mike G in the Jaguar and Golf Renard in the Challenger in row 1. Looks like Golf is taking the early lead. It's pulling away from the rest of them. Wow, look at that lead. They got a whole straightaway ahead. And Muhammad crosses in last there. After a strong victory, he had a pretty weak last place finish there. Mrs. Nesbitt finished in second. We got a tie for first right now with Golf Renard and Mrs. Nesbitt. Chipotle Batman's in last, but he's started both races in row 3, so he's got the hard part over with. Now he's going to start in the front row. It's going to be the Skull and Chipotle Batman in row 1 for Heat 3. And they're off. The Skull takes the early lead. Mrs. Nesbitt's trying to make a move around Chipotle Batman. Doesn't make it though. Chipotle's just fighting them off. He just keeps fighting them off. The Skull's going to take the win. And oh no, Chipotle falls all the way to the back. He spent the whole race trying to fight off Mrs. Nesbitt. Those two were duking it out, and they've just ended up finishing 4th and 5th, and Muhammad gets a DNF. Couldn't make it around the last corner. see what happened in the replay. Mrs. Nesbitt was just all over Chipotle Batman there, and unfortunately we don't have a good view of what happened around the last corner. But Golf Renard and Mike G got around the two, and that's going to cost him. Heat 4, we got Mrs. Nesbitt and Muhammad in row 1. Mrs. Nesbitt takes the lead through the corkscrew with Golf Renard right behind him. Chipotle Batman's trying to make a move. Looks like he's into third. Mrs. Nesbitt's going to take this heat with Golf right on his tail. Oh, Muhammad got third place back from Chipotle Batman. That Chevelle's just had struggles. His highest finish is 4th place with 2 heats to go. But the overall standings are still pretty tight. I'd say he still has a chance to qualify, but he's got to get some strong finishes in the last 2 heats. Golf Renard and Mike G are starting in row 1 for heat 5. Got Chipotle Batman and Muhammad in row 2. Golf Renard takes an early lead through the corkscrew. Mike G's on his tail. Chipotle Batman's right behind him. Wow, Golf Renard's just pulling away again. Chipotle Batman finishes 3rd. Mike G finishes 2nd. We got very tight group here. First place is a lock. Golf Renard's pretty much got that for sure, but from 3rd to 6th, I'd say is pretty much anybody's race. Chipotle Batman's going to get a start in the first row, and this is a must win. So far he's done no better than 3rd place. If he has any chance of qualifying, he's pretty much needs a win. And here we go. We got Chipotle Batman with the skull in row 1. Oh wow, and just a drag race to his corkscrew, and Chipotle's got the lead. Skull's right on his tail. He's going to try to make a move. Chipotle's trying to hold him off. They're side by side through the last corner. Chipotle's got it. His first victory, and Mike G finished near the back. That's going to put him into a tie. We got another tie, just like group number 5. Muhammad gets eliminated, only 1 point back, having a 3-way tie. And Mrs. Nesbitt only 1 point ahead to not be in that tie. That was very close to having a 4-way tie right there. So we're going to have a race off between Chipotle Batman and Mike G. Man, that was a strong finish by Chipotle Batman right there. Just holding off the skull. Mike G is going to start in the left lane, and Chipotle Batman in the right. First car to win 2 races in a row, and they'll be swapping lanes between races. Chipotle Batman takes the lead through the corkscrew. He's pretty much got race 1 for sure. In fact, I don't think... Oh, Mike G's just running out of gas. I think he forgot to fill up his car with gas before that race. But Chipotle Batman's in the left lane and Mike G's in the right. It's going to be a drag race to the corkscrew. Mike G's going to lose it on the drag race. Oh, Chipotle's just flying ahead. Let's see if he can make it across the finish line cleanly. Oh wow, that was a clean run. And that pushes Chipotle Batman to the next round. What a group. That was some crazy racing. Now we're going to randomize all of the qualifiers to make your groups for the top 24. Here are Group 1 in top 24. You got Hakuna Matata, Bradley, Flaming Goose, LT, The Trickster Dark, Mrs. Nesbit, and Shady Cadence. Group 2, we got Eris Bautista, Reggie the Falcon Styles, Mal Victorino, PL, Hugosu, and Drivey McDriverface. Group 3, we have Golf Renard, The Skull 72, Chipotle Batman, Moore 76, Dax Quaid, and Crazy Bones. Group 4, we got High Octane, Sven Burgess, Roro Woods, Dano Catster, Troy, and Killian Orion. Please subscribe to this channel to follow all the action in the